We did it! Hi!
Yay!
How's it going, guys?
Yay! Brendan, you're back.
Oh my God!
Yeah,
it's been so
thank
long.
Christ.
Yay.
I know.
I haven't been here for like 3 weeks.
I know everyone. All of you missed me. I know I'm the most important part of this of this whole experience.
All right, well, let's not get too far ahead of ourselves here.
Nope. You guys were just telling me before we started just how important I am to this entire formula.
I think you might have misheard the first part of that when we were talking about Dylan.
Oh.
You're going to claim that you're more important to this operation than Dylan?
I'm going to claim
Is that
that.
what I'm hearing?
I'll claim it right now. I'm more important than Dylan.
Had said that.
Well,
Just remember, Dylan's going to hear that.
Dylan, cut Justin.
Dylan doesn't listen to this. Doesn't listen to you, to me. Doesn't listen
Don't
to
cut
anybody.
his audio. Cut Justin.
Well,
Justin just
cut his audio, but also IRL.
Somebody hit
But
me with
also
that
in-game.
gif of the hamster with a knife in his hand or in his mouth or whatever.
Yeah.
It'll be like soon.
So Brendan, I have a question for you because I've been catching up on
Wow, an
everything.
interrogation
past few
right
weeks.
off the rip, huh?
So when
Dude,
did you have
honestly.
time to squeak in that Patreon? I don't know what you want to call it.
Oh.
Incentive? Let's go with incentive. When did you have time to drop that?
I made that. Also, I don't want to spoil it because it won't be available
Speak very
to the
vaguely.
public. Yes, there's something that I made
about.
that only Patreons can access. So if you want to become a patron, you can always do that. And I made a thing for everyone's audio pleasure.
Oh God, he made a foot fetish photo.
Huh?
Let's hope not.
No, I did not. But the product that I made it like 2-ish weeks ago, and then it's been maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago. It's been chilling hold on. Right. I just got back from a 2-week-long trip. About 2 weeks before that.
Many moons
something like
ago.
that.
So
About
a
a
month.
month.
About a week
I can't
ago.
believe it. I can't believe I'm saying this, but I think it was a month. Holy shit.
Time is fake, man.
Yeah, dude, it's fucking awesome. But yeah, no, I did that, and then I sent it over to our favorite hamster to just snip a little bit, make it a little better, and there you go. That's what we got at the
It
end
was
of the
quite
day.
the thing. It was beautiful. It was something.
I was quite proud of it. I was very happy with it.
You should be.
So
Anyway, how are the rest of you
for
guys
all
doing?
You people, I don't know. Christian, how you doing?
I mean, I'm fine. I'm one day at a time, 1 week at a time. Kind of how I live my life right now because of class.
Same. How about you? Devin? What are you doing over there?
I feel like I'm in a perpetual hangover, but you know what? It's all right. Shave my head.
So all of our lives are in turmoil. Glad it's not just me.
I'm glad how I didn't even get a chance to answer that, and he still says that.
we know.
It's kind of a given,
I mean,
right?
I didn't. It's not that I say that I know. Earlier this evening, you were even talking about some. You said you were nearly stepping on a nail. You need a tetanus shot. What are you talking about?
That's fair. However, that isn't the thing that's giving me the most grief this week, if I'm being honest with you.
Oh boy, what's been rustling your jimmies this week?
The fact that I can't find a good Cuban sandwich where I live, it's actually been
A human
upsetting
sandwich?
me. Yeah.
Cuban.
Oh,
Cuban.
Oh,
What is the matter?
I thought
with
he repeated
you?
after me. What did he say?
He said human.
Oh, I hope not. But given
Y'all are
some of the meat
fucking
quality,
animals.
Devin must have been recently listening to the live action episode where you guys covered Sanji's arc, maybe, where you did that bit at the beginning. That might have been it.
Listened to
Yeah.
All right. Well, I tried to give you an out, but
I know. I'm just dumb.
you just kind of slapped it out of my hand, spit on it.
Well, yeah, I can't find a good Cuban sandwich where I live, and it kind of upsets me. The worst offender was I went to a cafe.
The best part about Devin is that when he doesn't hear something correctly, he knows it's wrong, but he still wants to be like, oh, I really hope it was human. Was it human? Because that's really funny.
You laughed.
Mission accomplished.
Checkmate.
True.
Anyway, welcome
Sorry,
to
Justin, I didn't mean
our
to cut
lovely
you off.
little episode. We're doing a live Q&A, recorded in front of our Discord audience. You should join our Discord. We say at the end of every episode, do it already, please. It's awesome in here.
Is it?
So what are we doing today?
We're going to be answering some questions.
Oh, well, I'm glad that I prepared for that.
Yeah.
I'm glad one of us did.
I'm just kidding. I prepared for that.
I totally wrote down my answers already.
I didn't know we were
I
supposed
mean,
to do
I
that.
didn't write anything down, but I know all of the answers to these questions off the rip for sure. I definitely parsed them in my head before we started.
One of them I
haven't
can't
read a
answer because it
single
requires prior knowledge that I did not have and I refuse to even attempt to obtain.
What?
We'll get to it, maybe. I think it's in here. Unless
He's
George
using too
Okay.
many
deleted
big
it.
words.
Well,
Anyway, do we want to go in order? Do we want to Flip it around, upside down? How do you want to do it?
I think doing anything besides going in order is going to lead to a confusion nobody here is ready for.
I think he's absolutely right. Thank you.
The moment we start skipping around and cherry
two.
picking them, it'll be over for us. We'll be like, did we do 7 already?
You know, he's
What
absolutely
happened
right.
10 minutes ago.
Top
He's
to
absolutely
bottom, please.
Top to bottom, say less.
Smooth brain.
Again, I have 1 brain cell, not 2 today. I'm running on like half the buffering speed.
Yo, but
Fair
I got
enough.
an idea though. So we can keep the energy a little vibrant. Why don't each of us like ask the question so that different people can answer or whatever, instead of one person reading all the questions? Yeah. I think that'd be a good idea. So
I think that's Brendan's way of saying he's tired of hosting.
I guess I could read the first question.
Go ahead, Devin. Please read the first question.
Okay. So everyone, you ready?
Yeah.
How many 7-year-olds could you fight before they overwhelmed you? You can think of this in terms of a swarm. If you fight them one-on-one, how many would you take down before you get defeated? This is by Rara.
So this is a cheater question, and it's basically 2 different questions with 2 very different answers. And I'm just going to go first since I already started talking. If it's one-on-one, I'm a level with you. I'm not going down. There's no fucking universe.
I agree. Hundreds.
I agree.
There is no universe where you are putting a 7-year-old in front of me in a 1v1 and I actually go down. I don't care what the circumstance. The only way you could actually make the 7-year-olds win is if we're in the hundreds and you forcibly make me go after them one after the other. I never get a chance to rest. And then eventually
that's
they
what
just,
it sounds like.
If it's that, then okay, fine. Maybe like after the 24, it would be like north of 24 hours. It's not the 7-year-olds that are going to tire me out. It's the lack of sleep.
Yeah, it's the lack of sleep and food.
Like eventually I'm just going to hit the ground. So I'm going to say I could easily take on 7-year-olds for at least 25 hours. After that, I think it's going to be a toss-up. As for a swarm, I had to do some soul searching. I think I overestimate myself in a swarm. 7-year-olds, they aren't that tough. But I got to remember, even if they have like 20, like only so many 7-year-olds can actually like get a hit in at the same time, right? Like even if there's like 200 7-year-olds, only a handful of them can actually like get like around you to like do any real damage. And, you know, I think I can actually like maintain spacing if I'm only dealing with like 10 to 20 at a time. I would say similarly in a swarm, I would probably last closer to an hour and a half, but it would still take like however many children it takes to surround me for an hour and a half.
I think like you're an animal.
I think that's a gross overestimation.
Absolutely.
I'm just saying, I don't think, even if you have 100 7-year-olds, they can't like.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Anything.
Is like, okay, so the way I went around about this swarm idea is if there's a certain number of them that have circled me at once, like it'll just be over. And more or less what it comes down to in my mind is how many 7-year-olds have to jump on me to just weigh me down so that I can't move anymore, because at that point it's just over, right? Like if you can't move anymore because if there's 10 7-year-olds sitting on you, then then they have free reign over you. It's just over. You can't do anything. So in my head, if like a dozen of them get on top of me at the same time, it's probably just over. Like they can destroy me all they want at that point. They're free. It'll take a while because obviously 7-year-olds aren't doing a lot of damage per hit. But eventually it'll stack up.
The DPS is really low.
Their DPS is very low. They are level 1 humans, and they have not buffed properly yet. They don't know how to spec correctly.
This is my question, because I would agree with you if we assume that they have what it takes to get me on the ground. I think what I challenge is their ability to get me on the ground in the first place.
I'm gonna be real. If they just dogpile you, I think you're going on the ground, bro.
Do you really think you have the martial arts prowess to keep 12? But if 12 7-year-olds rushed you at the exact same time, do you really think you're going to maintain spacing against all 12 of them? No.
I think I could finagle spacing and keep myself on my feet for at least an hour against 12-year-olds or 7-year-olds. Absolutely.
Your ego is massive. I wish I was you.
I think you're an animal. I mean, it depends on.
I don't think he's an animal. I think his strategy is wrong.
Okay.
because
I mean, same, but
I can move into my answer from this. So 7-year-old, I could go a long time, like at least 26 hours because, sleep and,
you just had to one up your 24
I was
hours.
just gonna say, notice how he did 1 hour more than me.
2 hours. 2
Just
hours
one
more, but
just
still.
one more.
I said 25. I said
Oh,
25.
you did?
Only
Okay, my bad.
accounting for that because of martial arts experience, and I'm also handicapped.
The martial arts experience only buys him an extra hour.
and he loses
Exactly.
an hour that he would have had if he wasn't like going blind or any other pre-existing condition.
If I had, like my left arm still functioning perfectly, if I had good knees still, if I could see out of both my eyes, I'm fucked up.
They had to nerf Devin before they put him in the pit.
Yeah, if we did like peak Devin, it would be at least like a day and a half. But I'm not peak me. Now, if it was a swarm, now I come from a big family. I know how to fight a swarm. So
are you just 1v1ing or 1v9ing your family on a regular? Like, what?
You don't?
I don't really have family, so maybe there's just something I'm not in the know about.
So the first strategy, they're charging at me to try and get around me. I'm charging at them because I'm fucking 320 pounds. They ain't stopping me. So, and if they do, they're dead. So I'm definitely taking out at least 6 just from plowing into them. Then I'm going to do as I'm running, jumping and do a side like body slam onto the next wave of
From the top
children
rope.
in that. Because I'm thinking like, battle lines, right? This is a lot of kids. So I'm at least in the first like 5 seconds of the fight, 10 are at least down for the count already. Broken ribs, broken funny bones, everything. Toast. Then after that, it's just how long does it take for them to get me on the ground? And then that's going to take some time, I think, because one, I'm heavy. Like it's hard to move.
Well,
me.
I mean, you're already on the ground because you just got done belly flopping.
Yeah,
there,
you
though.
just
but
I'll
I'll keep the momentum to stand back up. I learned that trick in martial arts.
You're going to parkour roll?
He's going to do a kip up on the way up.
You're certain that you have the dexterity to make that one work? I mean, I
your
don't know,
knees?
man. If there's...
And you know what? If I fuck it up, you know what? I still have my weight advantage, which is keep going rolling. Just keep going.
Just don't ever stop rolling now.
Never stop. Perpetual
we transition
roll.
to the Sonic maneuver.
He's just become Sonic
gone.
now.
Just spin
Ankles
dashes.
Gone. Shins depleted. Like they are toast. If they could, sure, they're gonna get me with a lot of little kicks and everything, but they're wearing tennis shoes. It's gonna be lit. Like they're gonna be lighting up. I know their shoes. I know your shoes, and I'm gonna be able to see perfectly down there with all the lights of kicking me, and I'm gonna take them down one by one.
One of them stepped on a nail in the mines, and it's gonna give you tetanus.
You know what? I got my shot recently, so it's good.
Oh,
G.
fuck. Never mind.
Devin's about to
All
turn
right,
into
well-
a John Deere lawnmower. It's going to be beautiful.
Justin, did you answer this question? I don't remember.
No, I haven't answered anything.
All
So in a 1v1 scenario, I mean, I know I don't have conditioning, but I'm thinking I can like one-shot each child. And so I'm assuming I can go for like a couple hours. I'm not saying a whole day because honestly, at some point, I'm just going to tap out and be like, get me out of here. I'm bored. Now, if it's a swarm, maybe I'm underestimating myself, but I think like 5 kids and up, they can get me on the ground. Because I'm thinking like, okay, how much did I weigh as a child at like 7 years old? At least 50 pounds, maybe more, right? 50 pounds is heavy, all right? At least for me, all right? I don't work out. I can maybe like kick them off of me, but like, I'm not convinced I could just bicep curl 7-year-olds. You know what I'm saying?
It's actually not.
So in a swarm of like, intervals of 5, I
mean,
want to say maybe I
50
could get
pounds is
past
still
the
50
first
pounds,
swarm.
Devin.
Yeah, but like a child is like super easy.
50 pounds is 50 pounds, man. I
50
don't
pounds
got
is
the
still
body
50
strength.
For the
pounds.
knees. You don't have to pick them up. Just
He
aim
said,
for the
well, he said
knees.
specifically like bicep curl. All right, like
If it's my legs, I'm
and,
Gucci. I'm taking them
Ju-
off
Justin
easy.
definitely has to use 2 hands for a 50 pounds.
For a
50-year-old.
No, you're right. You're right.
Um, Justin is definitely using both
How many
hands. So-
50-year-olds can you take in a
Oh,
fight?
well,
Jokes
depends.
on us. All these 7-year-olds are just Benjamin Buttons.
oh no.
I'll give myself 5 waves of 5 kids at a time before I'm either like, enduranced out or like they just got me on the ground and I'm struggling.
All right.
That's my answer.
That's fair.
All right.
All right. So I think Justin should read the next one based on the
Cool.
content.
All right. I feel offended. Whatever.
You- it's-
Aragon asks,
Don't talk to me about
You say that when I know the answer that you would give on this next question because
Yeah, well, I have
Whatever.
another one. So eat my ass. How about that? I
Yeah,
have more
eating.
than just
Speaking
one
of eating,
answer.
Christian,
Speaking of eating, yes.
have you ever done any food challenges IRL? How did you do? Question by Aragon.
Yes.
I will go first. I have never done a food eating challenge officially. I've done things in my real life that would maybe qualify me for certain food challenges, but I've never, like when I was in high school, the chicken nugget challenge where it was like 100 or something like that was popular. White Castle, just how many briefcases can you eat? Never did any of that. I did see people do it, and it was kind of funny.
Like one person ate an entire briefcase.
I mean, I could do that on a regular. Okay, not anymore. Back then, when I was in high school, absolutely.
I don't know. 50? A briefcase was 25 or 50?
Hell yeah, man. White Castle sliders, I'm downing them like they're
Answer
I
me.
freaking-
don't
Which
think
one
he
was it?
understood the question.
Was it 25 or 50? I don't remember.
I think it's
What's in a
50.
briefcase for White Castle? Is it 50 standard?
I don't remember.
Depends how they stack them.
I don't remember.
I don't think that's true. I think it's either 25 or 50. Like how you stack them isn't going to increase.
Stack up sideways versus upward.
They
Devin
still
might have a
take up
point.
like the same volume.
I don't know. I'm not convinced. But I haven't looked at these briefcases in a while.
Pump up the volume.
Well,
It
that's
also
my-
depends
that's the
how
answer
much
to
you
the
crush
question.
into there.
All right. Well, I have a question. Does eating my entire plate at a hibachi restaurant count as a food challenge?
No.
No, that's
Just
just
a little
being-
bit.
I have never
That's just
that I've never
being-
done a food challenge.
Yeah, what you described is just eating.
Yeah.
Dude, man, there's a lot of food on those fucking plates when you go to like hibachi joints or whatever. Though
Never.
Don't you just like isn't hibachi like you pick like how much you want to eat?
You point at the guy and you say, "I want this," and he does silly little tricks.
sounds like you did
over-
that to
no,
yourself.
no. I mean, they give you like predetermined serving sizes. You just tell
Yeah,
them like
hibachi
what
is more of
proteins you
a
want in it.
show
Serving sizes for
thing.
skinny people.
They're
I don't know.
not serving sizes for skinny people.
it's
There's
been like a
easily like
decade.
3,500 calories in a single fucking sitting
I
on
have
those
never
things. What are you
been to a
talking
hibachi
about?
experience and they're like, hey, do you want more? They just kind of cook the food and they leave. There's never been an option to, hey, can I get more?
Yeah, that's my problem. I always have is I want more. I'm like, what is this? This is like a cup of rice. I want more.
I mean, same.
Uh-huh.
I've eaten a lot of hibachi.
I don't
So
think I've been
I
to a
haven't done a
hibachi
food
place in like a
challenge.
decade.
Same, actually.
They're good. Like I do like some
Yeah,
hibachi.
it's
from time to
good.
time.
I mean, there's a
They
sushi
scared me
place
as a
near us
kid.
that essentially that have a hibachi grill, but I've never sat down for a hibachi experience where like the guy puts on a show and everything.
Maybe we should go. Maybe we should do
It's
that.
okay.
I mean, the show is like meh, but like the food is like
Yeah,
I think if you're like
hibachi
down for the
grill stuff is
experience and the fun aspect and the environment, it's like
It's
a
definitely more for
mid-tier
the
meal.
experience, in my opinion, than the food itself.
Yeah, like you're trying to have some guy throw a shrimp in your mouth from like a mile away. That's cool. Trying to squirt like water from a mile away. That's cool.
it's sake,
make-
but sure.
I don't know. It's been a decade. Sue me. Yeah, hibachi's cool.
you were
I
getting
wasn't
sake
terrified.
squirted in your mouth a decade ago. What? Well, actually, that might track.
FBI
actually.
hit.
Wait, yeah, does that track?
I plead the fifth. Mom
Was
said it was
anyone
okay.
else scared as a kid? Because like when I was a little kid, the like massive fire that would like plume from the oil, whatnot.
Yeah,
like,
the volcano
scared the
onion. The volcano
crap out of me.
onion.
Oh, not
Well,
saying.
I mean,
I'm pretty sure I lost an
it's
eyebrow
fire.
at one point.
I mean, I went through my pyro phase at about peak hibachi family time, so I was into
Not
it.
safe.
Arson.
Fire was
what about you,
definitely
Devin?
Cool.
Food challenges?
I have.
Okay.
It was when I was working as in accounting still, and we decided to have like the California Reaper pepper.
Yeah.
Well, we had something that was worse. Like it was
Huh?
like a hot sauce or something like that.
Oh
And
god.
everyone, like the people who volunteered, me being one of them, were supposed to take. It was like a hot sauce. You're only supposed to put like one drop into like a
Yeah.
giant vat of chili. So it makes
Yeah.
the whole chili spicy, And we were supposed to put one little drop on the chip and, nom, 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 and then see how long we last, right?
Oh no.
Yeah, I didn't follow the instructions.
Oh.
Instructions
no.
were not clear, so I put a couple. I
Oh,
covered
no.
the chip
Wow.
because I'm thinking, it's salsa, baby. Time to.
Oh no,
Oh no.
your poor asshole.
Oh, it was worse than that. So I ate the chip, and at first I was like, this actually doesn't taste too bad. I like the flavor of this. This tastes pretty good. Is it warm in here? Why are my ears ringing? My jaw hurts. Oh God, my mouth hurts. Oh God, my intestines hurt. Oh God, I need to go home.
And then, oh God, I need to go to the hospital.
No, I'm too poor for that. So I just went home and I was like, oh, and for like 3 days, my intestines hurt.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yikes.
But then
Yikes.
funny enough, after that, like normally before that, I didn't really like go for spicy food. Ever since then, I can eat spicy food all the time. I'm totally
Just
fine.
shocked your
Trial
system.
by fire.
Yeah, I love spicy food now because now I'm like, this is nothing.
Nothing
My
could
ears,
ever
Literally
compare.
almost died.
my ears aren't ringing. I'm fine. Once I feel my jaw and my blood pressure actually spike, this ain't nothing. So yeah,
I feel like he did like an anime training arc where he basically experienced death. And then they were like, well, if you can survive death, you can survive anything.
and I came back twice as strong, which is why I broke my elbow 2 years later.
Uh-huh.
I don't know that I see the correlation.
Yeah, I don't know if I understand this correlation,
I know
but
I'm being sarcastic. Like I definitely got a power up from that, like
Sure.
Vegeta.
And then he had to nerf himself by smashing his elbow in a pond.
Yeah, I
or
had to
something.
nerf myself to keep, on the same plane as you guys.
He was
So I
about
had
to
cripple
ascend.
myself permanently.
He was about to ascend, and so he jumped off the cloud into a shallow pond, shattered his elbow.
A cloud.
Yeah, you're riding your Nimbus.
Oh, right. Yeah, had to get rid of him too. He got fuck it, joke's gone. I don't know.
Anyway, moving
All
on.
right,
Who else
good
wants to
talk.
answer this question?
So Justin mentioned earlier, different like chicken nuggets / White Castle stuff. We did that all through high school. The one
I remember hearing those stories.
the one dedicated one that I did with 3 of our other friends was a 200 McNugget challenge. So everybody had to eat. Everyone had to eat 40 in. There were 5 of us. Everyone had to eat 40 in like 15 minutes, 20 minutes, something like that. I believe we didn't do it because one person got bogged down. And to be honest, I was like the fourth of 5 people to finish, but I made time. So it just one person didn't make time. So that was disappointing. Then there's just cases and cases and cases of White Castle that would happen every now and then. But as for actual food challenges, I have also done a spicy thing. If anybody is particularly familiar with Hot Ones.
oh yeah, the Hot Ones challenge.
I have not done specifically like the 10 wing challenge. My friend got the last dab sauce when we were in high school, and we all did like a last dab wing at that time. I also, not a spicy food guy. However, unlike Devin, I didn't get a spicy food power up. I still don't care for spicy food. I don't understand. And in fact, I don't understand people who do like spicy food like that.
Same.
It makes my bones feel young.
I enjoy.
I love spicy
That
food.
sounds like the opposite of what spicy food does.
The endorphins that like pump through my system when I'm like dying on some fucking
Endorphins?
wasabi
I think that's
shit.
adrenaline, bro.
Completely not same. I like tasting my food and not having it
Hurt.
just eviscerate the inside of my mouth and also my ass for the next 10 to 12 hours. Like I
Same.
just
10
Well,
to 12
yeah, I mean,
business
like,
days.
I just don't get it. Now that being said, the only other food challenge really that I can think of off the top of my head was a food challenge that I did when I was in Europe last summer. We were passing through a town in Belgium, and my friend wanted to go to this small little diner-ish place that had this American-themed food challenge. I forget what the actual challenge was called, but essentially it was this like 3 or 4 tiered burger that had it was like 2 regular patties, so beef patties, and then there were 2 chicken patties, and then there was cheese on every layer, and then there was the regular fixins, then there was a fried egg somewhere in there also, and then you had to finish all the fries that came with it, and the
that's where it does you.
and the coleslaw, and there was something else also. The food actually was pretty good. Oh, also there was bacon on the burger too, of course.
ooh.
It was actually really good. I finished it. I think you were supposed to do it in I think that was also 20 minutes. It was like 20 or 30 minutes for that. Managed that one. Was pretty good. I enjoyed that food. I would just eat that again. Maybe not trying to eat it to go the distance time-wise, but it was good. I don't know that I'd go back to Belgium just for that, but if I was passing anywhere nearby, I'd be like, hey, let's go eat that thing. Also, because we did the challenge, my picture is in that place. So
what you're telling me
We
is
can get a
that
face
in
reveal
some
if we
random
fly to
restaurant
Belgium.
/ cafe / whatever in Belgium is a picture of you.
yeah. In a small, I wish I could remember the town that the
I was just going to
the
say,
restaurant was
surely we
in.
have a listener that lives in the general vicinity of Belgium that we can get.
I know for a
can go to
fact,
this
I know
one
for a fact that
random-
there are plenty of Germans that not only listen to us but are in the Discord right now who could, I don't know what side of Germany they live on, but surely it wouldn't be that hard. I know it's somewhere in between, not that it would help very much, but it's somewhere in between Dunkirk in France, which was our destination. That's where we
Nowhere
were
near
going
Belgium.
to. Huh?
No, continue.
I know it's not Dunkirk, not in Belgium. That's France. I know, but Dunkirk was our destination. Devin, Dunkirk. It's somewhere between Dunkirk and the major town of Ghent in Belgium. Somewhere between those two cities / towns is this tiny village where I did this food challenge. So anyone in Europe and in that general area, go to every single small diner / eatery. Or I mean, you could narrow it down if you look for specifically one with a food challenge that has an America theme to it, and search through all of the pictures, and you will know what I look like without knowing it was me.
I am
I
willing
wonder if you
to
I wonder if you
pay
guys stopped in Bruges.
an
That'd be
undisclosed
fucking
amount
awesome.
of money
In what?
for someone to retrieve that photo
Bruges.
for me.
Bruges?
Bruges. It's another
Bruges.
small town there, or maybe not small. It's a decent.
I mean, there's not like a
city.
lot of good ways to get to Dunkirk from Ghent, since you can't make a straight line. You either have to go through Bruges along the coast, or you go through a town I've never heard before called Kortrijk. I don't know.
I want to say
What
we
about you,
follow the
Brendan?
coast, so maybe it was Bruges.
Then yeah,
Who knows?
I bet you guys were in Bruges. That sounds about right.
It was a small. It wasn't like a big city though, so it might have been one of the smaller towns along the way. But I digress. That was food challenges. I'll read the next one since I'm already here talking.
Wait,
Third
Brendan didn't even-
question.
yeah, Brendan didn't even answer, you goof.
Yeah, he did. He was he
Yeah, I
answered
did.
after you. He went, I haven't done food challenges.
He said, does
Next.
hibachi count? And we're like, no, mayonnaise is not an instrument.
Got it.
So moving on. Number 3, who would win in a fight? A billion lions or every single Pokemon at once?
Every single Pokemon at once. This is the most
And I think, I
plain
think
dead
this
answer ever.
this isn't even really a question. A billion lions is a fuck ton of lions, but there are literally Pokemon who can control space and time. It's not even close.
It
They
just
can-
takes one.
you-
It just takes one.
Honestly,
if you took
yeah.
out all of the legendaries.
it doesn't. Okay, no, you can't say it doesn't take one Pokemon.
No,
Because-
the legendary one.
Well,
the one that can
right,
spend
If you
space and time.
remove all the legendaries, I think there's a fight here. But with the
fucking
legendaries
shot.
in the
They
mix,
can
it's
shoot
it's
fire
over.
out of their fucking
No. If you take away the legendaries that can alter space and time or literally reality, they're like Arceus is literally the god of the world. You know, he can just he can snap his Arceus fingers and just
more
and the
lions.
lion just won't be there anymore. You know, so if you take out the legendaries that can literally alter space and time, the billion lions win hands down, not even close.
What do you mean?
I think so.
No, you're
I think this is
crazy
not-
if you think
I'm
a billion
crazy.
lions.
fight.
Yeah, you're crazy if you think like one of each Pokemon, like a
One
regular ass Pokemon.
One Charizard.
No, you're crazy.
They're made
What
of
Charizard
fire.
is not
Bro,
beating a
what?
billion
He
lions?
just-
No,
That is
shut
literally wild.
up. Justin, what was your answer to the 7-year-olds?
Something
This is
about
the same
50
scenario. It's the
pounds?
same
No
scenario.
shot, man.
A bunch
It
of
is
Every
the same
single
Pokemon.
question.
Pokemon? No
Yes,
way.
every single Pokemon that's not, if it's not legendaries, if we're taking out the legendaries,
Use
every
a
single
water type,
regular
drown 'em.
Pokemon, it's over. It's a wrap. They're dead. They're dead.
Blastoise has a turtle shell.
It doesn't matter. It'll eventually
Bro, there are
it'll
Pokemon
if it
who are
retreats
out
into the
here
shell,
shooting lightning.
it'll just get starved out.
Or he could shoot his cannons.
They eventually
I'm taking this
Pokemon have
Pokemon
stamina
clears, bro.
too. They're not just unlimited engines of elemental being. Like they have stamina. They get tired. They need food. They need sleep. Eventually,
So then he sleeps in his shell.
okay, but then a billion lions are trying to rip it
Still
apart
a billion
from there.
lions.
It's still a billion lions. Have you ever seen charts of what the comparison between like $1 million and $1 billion is. This is
I'm
the same
well aware
thing
of the
still.
difference between $1 million and $1 billion.
Yeah,
Somehow I don't think you actually
I
do.
don't feel like you two are.
Oh yeah, ghost.
So maybe
Pokemon.
I'm misunderstanding the question. Is it like one single Pokemon versus 1 billion lions, or is it
No,
one of every
it's
Pokemon?
one of every Pokemon versus 1 billion lions.
Bro, they're clearing the billion lions. You're out of your mind.
No, you're insane.
Absolutely not.
You guys are insane.
There's less than 1,000 of them versus 1 billion lions. If you get rid of all the legendaries, this is not a fight that they win. Guaranteed.
I think these Pokemon with their absolutely like god tier powers, like summoning lightning, rain, fire, etc.,
They
etc.,
are not
poison.
gods.
They're
Have you seen
closer
Ash
to
get
that.
shocked by Pikachu 100,000 times? He's fine. They'll just be like fucking annoyed for 10 minutes.
Well, that's because he's had it set to stun.
Not when he first met Pikachu. Pikachu was going for the kill there.
I'm gonna be real. I think Pikachu and many others can clear these billion lions, man. I don't
Not
see what
no
you're
shot.
saying.
Absolutely no
think
shot.
I think you guys are delusional.
Pokemon gotta catch on.
Anyway, thanks,
All right,
Skippy, for the
that-
question. That was
the
far more
original-
divisive
All right,
than I
that was
thought
a
it would
skimpy.
be.
That was a skimpy classic.
It's only divisive if we get rid of the ones that actually
Correct.
like sweep this fucking question.
Right. The legendary Pokemon included, it doesn't even matter.
It's not even a
doesn't
competition.
it doesn't even happen.
Yeah, the fight doesn't even happen. Arceus just alters the timeline, and the fight never
like,
happens.
there's like a Thanos snap and just like, okay, we win, guys. Everyone
Yeah.
go home.
That's it.
We
yeah.
won what? And he's like, exactly. And they're like, what?
So, but minus legendaries, Billion Lions wins. Who's gonna?
And
Who hasn't read something yet?
I think I haven't actually somehow.
right.
I dropped the whole cast in the middle of the woods. Who's going to survive the longest? This is a question from Skimpy.
right. My money is on Brendan, mostly because I'm pretty sure you have like a crumb of military training, and I'm sure that's useful for something here. Assuming you haven't like done, like actual outdoors activities or
Incredible
whatever.
question. Incredible questioning. Your assessment leaves nothing to be desired. That was great. Thank you.
I am
appreciate-
not
I
very
also
certain
think
of
me.
your skill set, but I do believe you would last probably longer than all of us. Second only to Devin.
I would like to make sure this question is very clear. This is who would last the longest. This is not a dick measuring contest of who has more survival training, because if it was, that might go to a different member of this cast. I
Me.
do think I would last the longest in the woods.
So, counterpoint, I have the most body mass. You guys would starve before I would.
Not if we eat you first.
You'd have to catch me.
Right, but like,
I don't
are
think
you
that would be
used
hard.
to eating?
You have to hold me down.
I wouldn't. I'm not a 7-year-old. I can use weapons.
So can I.
Yeah, but I'm quicker and lighter on my feet than you
I
are.
also
Christian,
know
I'll
how
be
to
real
make
with you. If
forage
Devin falls on
stuff.
you, you're losing an
You
ankle.
say you know
maybe
how to
a
make a
kneecap.
forge? You think
No,
you're gonna make a
Well,
forge?
actually, yes.
What did you say?
I said I could forage.
Oh, you can forage. Right. Any of us you can forage better, but again, if I kill you first, then you're not foraging for shit anymore.
All right, Christian, I'll be real with you. You're picking a magic mushroom and dying of poison. I'm telling you that. right now.
I
You're
will say, I
insane.
feel like this
You're insane.
This is a bad faith question if we're on the island together in a Hunger Games scenario. I say each of us have our own island, and we are just whoever lasts the longest.
I
Who
could
wins?
definitely last 3 months without food.
I would. My money would be on Devin for lasting the longest. My money's on Devin, hands down.
It's a coin flip. I'm sticking with Brendan just to be an opposite.
I still think it's me.
I
But
think
that's
Brendan
fine.
has the better overall fitness level to I don't know, maybe he can go chase some rabbits or something, but Devin's just gonna make a rabbit trap.
Devin just has actual experience out in the wild.
And I know Devin knows how to actually forage and scavenge for berries and shit. Probably better than any of us combined.
Make a fire. He's the most unga
fire's
bunga
not
out of
hard.
all of us.
Shelter,
Fire is not.
All right, hold on. Don't say fire isn't hard. It took us
My-
billions of years to start it, Christian. All right.
make tools.
I said we
My
had to
only
develop
saving
the
grace
brain
is that
cells first.
I can do all of these things at a good enough level to survive. I don't need to do it any better than I need in order to survive for certain.
Can you make a fire, Christian? Huh?
Yes, I can make a fire.
I approve it. I want to see you do it.
Okay, come to my
Shit.
house.
We're
I
going
got plenty of lighter fluid.
All right, hold on. Now you're
Don't slash
cheating.
his tires.
He's like, hey, I can make a fire real easy. All I need to do is use propellant.
All I need is a little bit of newspaper
Accelerant,
and
yeah,
lighter
excuse me.
fluid.
and
All I need is
matches.
a flammable liquid, and that's also an accelerant.
No, I got
Yeah,
flint and
easy.
stone.
Honestly, I think that would be really fun if we all just did bring nothing out one weekend, make
God damn it.
do like those YouTube videos.
That sounds like a thing 3 of us would do, and nobody else.
We're going to do a live stream of each of us in our respective backyards,
With
being like,
GoPros.
all right, this is me. I'm roughing it out here. See who lasts the longest.
Meanwhile, I'm in the actual woods, like, what the fuck, guys?
Yeah. Justin's sitting in his living room. I'm in the backyard. Actually, no, I'm not in my backyard. I went to a field nearby because there's still poison ivy back there, so I don't want to be anywhere near it. And
Yeah,
why am I
don't go near that shit.
Brendan found he put a bunch of plants around his hot tub and pretended that he found a hot spring.
Okay, so first of all, I still don't have a hot tub, but if I did, imagine for a moment with me.
Yet.
You put a bunch of bamboo plants around it and pretend like you're in the great outdoors.
Onsen.
Yeah, I just like put some haphazardly like potted plants like around to be like, wow, a naturally occurring spring. Who would have guessed? Who would have put this here?
You hear a car pass in the background. It's like, oh, Brendan, what's that?
Nothing.
Just the local wildlife calling for each other.
It's a local cum swallow.
I'm sorry, what now?
What now?
A natural bird in this area.
That was the first thing that came to your mind was cum swallow.
Yeah,
It's
sure you didn't make that
my
one up,
go-to
buddy?
fake bird. It's my go-to fake bird.
Not the
It
blue
sounds
booby.
just real enough.
No, it doesn't.
I know he's right. The people who name birds are on some different shit, man.
Like a spoonbill.
Or the blue-footed booby.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Both of those are actual birds.
There are
There's
more
also the
there are
tits.
more extreme answers to this question, but
Literally the bird tit.
yeah, they were all horny.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, what's the next question?
I don't know, something about birds, maybe?
Probably not about birds.
Who wants
you
to
know
read
what?
the
I'll
next
just
one?
read it since I'm already here.
Go ahead.
I don't even know
Do
what
it.
it was.
Besides One Piece, is there a series, anime or not, that you feel you could dedicate a podcast to? And this is from Poupe.
I got this one. The answer is yes. For me, I want people who would know me would probably say the easy answer of Bleach. And I think that's true. There's a lot of like things you can sink your teeth into in terms of like content for Bleach, whether it's just, there's movies, there's the anime that's been long running. There's a lot of stuff that goes into the anime, references, lore, et cetera, lots of facts, blah, blah, blah. Stuff we could do similar to what we do with One Piece, right?
Yeah, 'cause
However,
I hate that too.
I would like to do a podcast on Bleach. However, something I'm way more passionate about is doing a podcast about Yu Yu Hakusho. That is one of my favorite anime of all times, favorite 90s anime period. And I think that's just what I really want to do. I would just like to do a podcast on Yu Yu Hakusho.
Don't let your dreams be dreams. I would say no.
Really?
You don't got another one in you?
I have no interest in any franchise. I have not nearly as much interest in any
There's
other
only
franchise as I do One Piece. I'm here for like on and off like variety stuff like we do on Panda View all the time. But if we're asking for consistency, unless somebody else invites me on, I have not any passion for. I have not this level of passion for anything beyond One Piece.
I picked two because I had an easy anime answer, but I kind of wanted to think on something that wasn't going to be anime. My anime answer is Hunter x Hunter. I think I could easily do a podcast with a couple of people about Hunter x Hunter because I love that show, and it's like obviously not as long as One Piece, but it's long enough that you could get enough content out of it, I think. And plus, like just talking about, and then if we wanted to transition a little bit into the manga, not that there's too much more to go on after that, after the anime point anyway. But it's just a really cool world. It's a lot of fun. There's a lot of lore in there, and I think I could easily talk about Hunter x Hunter for a long time. Not anime though. I'm willing to bet that if I got people who were more learned than I am, a Mr. Robot podcast would be really fun.
Mr. Robot?
Yeah, Mr. Robot would be pretty sweet.
What the hell is Mr. Robot?
I'd be down for doing like a watch along Mr. Robot on like Panda View once in a while.
Mr. Robot, Devin, is a TV show that aired on
USA?
I thought
sounds
it was
right.
FX.
FX? I think it was FX. I think that's right. FX or one of those channels of its ilk. And it basically follows the misadventures of a shut-in hacker as he joins a hacking collective and they get into some crazy shit.
Shenanigans.
Starring Rami Malek. Great
yes,
actor.
starring Rami Malek, fantastic actor. First thing I ever saw him in, but I was a fan ever since that point. Great
I
show.
don't think I've seen him in anything.
I mean, I bet you have. You just don't know what he looks like.
No, I'm looking at a photo of him right now. I don't think I've seen a movie of him.
Have you
Or a
seen the
show.
most recent Bond film?
Nope.
Did you watch the Freddie Mercury movie?
I've been meaning to, but no.
He's Freddie Mercury. You didn't watch the Oppenheimer?
Nope. Didn't see Oppenheimer.
Yeah, I figured
Alright.
he hasn't seen Oppenheimer.
Yeah, I had a feeling I
Um,
knew that answer to that one, but I can't think of anything else that he's in currently. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, yeah, Mr. Robot Show. Oh, did you play? No, he definitely didn't play Until Dawn. Did you watch somebody play the game Until Dawn?
No.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't think so. I didn't think so there either.
Have you seen the movie, the Night at the Museum movies?
No.
Somehow I find that one hardest to
No,
believe.
that's
You haven't
serious.
seen Night at the Museum.
Was he in like the most recent one?
He's in both.
Is he?
Never seen it.
Yeah, he was the Pharaoh guy.
Wow.
Oh shit, you're right.
Yeah, I know.
It's been a long time since I watched those movies. I'll be honest.
Uh-huh.
I wouldn't have known.
All right,
at the
Devin,
time.
what about you? Anything you can do a podcast on?
Besides the obvious, I really don't know.
Well, what's the obvious?
Like Berserk, obviously, I would love to do that, but it would just be me on my soapbox screaming.
I mean, that's fine. I'm already on
Yeah,
that
that's
with this
kind of what
One Piece
Brendan
one.
does. So
Yeah, but nobody
Yeah, I
else
mean,
wants to commit. So
I'm a little bit. I got my hands full with a different anime podcast at the moment. If you
agreed. What? I'm trying to think of like other things. I honestly, I don't watch a whole hell of a lot, like, especially lately. I've only been watching One Piece when we do.
I'm trying to think of one myself,
Uh,
like something non-anime related. I
I
can't
feel
think
like
of
Peaky Blinders would be interesting to watch together.
Ooh, Peaky Blinders. That's a great show.
I've watched like the first 30 minutes of the first episode and then I got distracted.
but,
Okay.
he'll do a podcast about it.
I love how he like brought it to the table like he was going to be the expert, and then it's like turns out, oh wait, no, you haven't even seen the entire.
I mean,
the
maybe
entire
it's a
show.
testament to Peaky Blinders that he watched 30 minutes. He's
I
like,
mean,
yeah,
I
I
think
can
Peaky
sit down
Blinders
and
is
do it.
great. Don't get me wrong. I would be here for
Mhm.
Peaky Blinders, like another one that I would do like a semi-watch
I got
along or whatever.
distracted. What can I say? I was doing extracurricular activities.
I don't want to know.
That's all I'm
Anyway.
saying.
I've never seen Peaky Blinders. What's that show about?
It's about like British like mobsters,
That's
or
pretty
no,
cool.
not British. I think they're. I don't know if they're Irish or if
I mean,
they're.
Peaky Blinders sounds like a British thing.
Yeah, but it's like it's
Yeah,
in
the Britons
UK.
got their, you know, hands in a lot of pots.
Peaky Blinders.
Yeah, and
You
it
know?
has like a bunch of like it's just about gangsters. And
Okay.
like at one point, like what's his name?
It stars Cillian Murphy,
I don't know.
Oh,
He's,
star Oppenheimer.
You star of Oppenheimer.
the Oppenheimer
He's been in a bunch
guy,
of stuff.
the other guy in Oppenheimer.
He's been in a lot of stuff.
But there was also the guy that played Bane and Mad Max.
Oh, Tom Hardy.
Yeah, he's in there.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I
like
know
Tom
that for sure
Hardy.
because I've seen some
I can't
scenes
wait
of it.
for Tom Hardy to finally come out with the second season of Taboo, dude. That shit's gonna be so fire. Check out Taboo if you haven't, by the way. It's a great show.
Now I kind of.
I'm just waiting for the new Venom movie.
Same.
I mean, I don't need that in my life, honestly.
I actually have an interesting one. I've been meaning to do it for a while because I've seen the artwork, but I haven't actually read it. But there's a what's his name? Junji Ito. He has an anime on Netflix where it's episodic, where it's like his
the Spiral
horror
one?
Oh
stories.
yeah, the one that they've been trying to make for fucking like years. It feels like. Are they finally starting to come out with it?
It's already out.
Oh, it did?
Oh, it is.
I didn't realize it was
I
out
just
already.
haven't. Not,
Uzumaki, yeah, that one.
Yeah, I believe that's already on Netflix, and it's like episodic, where it's like just like short stories of these just horrific things, and I've been wanting to dive deeper into it. I just didn't know where, and it's just been more so out of laziness and time. I just haven't.
The only one I
But-
remember is the one with the hole in the wall. That's exact shape
Oh
of
God, that was freaky.
you. That was the
But,
only
like-
one I remember.
The reason why I just love like the artists themselves, Junji Ito, because like every single time he does like a press release or something like that, like people ask him things he's afraid of, and it's like either like, "Are you afraid of pigeons?" and he goes, "Yes." "Are you afraid of pillows?" "Yes." He's like afraid of everything, which is why he's able to make all these horrific things out of
My
like.
man's got some crazy level of anxiety that gives him visions.
But yeah, like there's like people that have been taking photos of him and Miyazaki, and putting them next to each other where it's like Miyazaki, the world is dead and anime is the mistake. And he's like all depressed, makes these cutesy little animes. Junji Ito, the happiest looking dude on the planet, his art next to it. It's like awful, like visual.
That's how he
pain.
maintains his happiness, is he puts all of his
Exactly.
fears and pain on the page,
It's
and
like
then he can live his
Canadians and
life.
geese.
Yeah, right.
Is it?
Yeah, they once a year they take all their anger and their I'm sorry's
Oh,
and they shove it in
imbue
the
it.
geese and they send them south.
I see. That's a new one. I haven't heard that one before.
Mm-hmm.
It's true.
All right.
It's true.
I think everyone
All right, next
answered,
question.
right?
Yeah,
Somebody read.
I think so.
I got this one.
I lost track of where we
Number
were.
6.
For a date, would you accept regular flowers, meat flowers like bacon wrapped in a rose or something like that, or a fruit bouquet? I've never seen a meat flower. That sounds interesting.
Actually, I have. I think they make great charcuterie additions. Not a very good gift for a date. That would be a little weird.
Listen,
However,
I've never been
meat
gifted
flowers are cool.
anything on a date, so I'll take whatever you offer me.
I would be a little questioned on a meat flower. I'd be like, are you okay?
Bro, that's
Is-
free protein.
Where'd
Come
this
on.
meat come from?
Beans.
Yeah, right. The other two are fine. I would love flowers. I'd be fine with a fruit bouquet. That'd be different, but I wouldn't turn my head away from it. But a meat flower, I would be a little sussed out by.
I would
free
take any.
protein. He's scared.
I would take any of these if it came from my partner. But however, if I had to choose which one I would call the one I'd prefer, it'd probably be the fruit bouquet.
Edible arrangements is OP.
Yeah, if
For
I can
me-
eat it, it's good.
For me,
Mm-hmm.
I can't get the fruit bouquet because that would literally kill her if she brought it.
Kill
Well, it's
her?
for you.
Yes, she has.
Well, that's why you get it
but
shipped.
that's
She
the
doesn't
thing
even have to
is
touch
that
it.
she has like severe allergies, and like
Well,
one of them
that's
is
why you
like
get it shipped.
melons.
Uh-huh.
It'll send her into anaphylaxis. So that one, no. Bacon, I'd be weirded out. I'd still eat it. Flowers would be nice if they know my favorite flowers.
What's your favorite flower, Devin?
That's for them to figure out.
Damn.
Figure out.
Are you
Do you
like
guys have a
dropping
favorite
hints
flower?
or anything?
But no,
You giving them context clues
Uh,
at any point?
maybe.
Incredible.
Yeah,
I do
on the
not have a favorite
podcast.
flower to answer your question, Justin. I enjoy all flowers of all arrangements. 7. Question number 7. Devin, you read it.
Or if you each did drag, what would your drag name be, and how would you style yourself?
This is a hard question.
Mm-hmm. It's actually an easy question. My name would be Breddington Alley. And I would be modeling myself after a Chicago 1950s fucking gangster vixen with like a fur coat fucking thing. I'd have one of those like super elongated cigarette motherfucking things. I'd have a bunch of unnecessary makeup all over my face. Probably color my hair with like a really poofy perm. No, I got this. I would be just like
Put a
fucking
lot of thought
Ivankov.
into this.
Oh yeah,
So
yeah.
when
No,
is this
it's
happening?
dog. I've done drag. Drag is fun.
No, I'm not saying I'm not
Today I
shaming you.
learned.
I'm just curious. Like, you
Yeah,
had
that's
this
the today I
prepared.
learned,
like, when is
too.
this happening? Like,
I've done drag in college or whatever, dude. You gotta go
me
to those.
too. I mean, I've done drag before.
Now
you gotta go to
that's
those,
the
what do you
today I
call it?
learned.
That's also today I learned. What about you, Christian? You doing drag on the side too, and we not telling nobody?
No, I'm not. I'm not currently doing drag on the side yet. But I did also put together a thing for myself. So I think I'd call myself Ivy Skyscraper. And I'm taking a bit of Batman inspiration here by naming myself Ivy after something that I hate, which is
Uh-huh.
poison ivy.
Sure, right.
And I just put skyscraper. Skyscraper kind of doubles because I'm tall, so skyscraper. But also I have a mild fear of heights, so
You go
Yo.
rock climbing and crap. What are you on about?
not equivalent whatsoever. I'm talking high heights here, like 30, 40, 50 feet off the ground while I'm attached to a rope is nothing. But if I'm looking over the edge of a skyscraper or walking on like a glass bridge that's thousands of feet above the air, then my stomach is queasy.
You
So
and me are not the same.
that's fine. I'm not trying to be you in the slightest. So,
Okay.
and then I would just be,
Think about
I would just dress in like plant material. I'd wrap myself in vines and
So you're literally just gonna be Poison Ivy from Batman.
well, you could style it more and sort of make it. You can incorporate the skyscraper part by having like I don't know fake windows.
If I
okay,
went
hold
to
on,
a
hold on,
Comic Con, would I think you were a drag queen, or would I just think you're cosplaying Poison Ivy?
Well, if I just wear a cardboard box painted to look like a skyscraper and then I wrap vines around it.
Is this drag? Is this drag?
This is not drag.
I don't know if this is
I
drag
don't know.
anymore.
I think
Surely,
I have a
surely
solution,
it's
I think.
drag.
It does. My solution wouldn't necessarily drive the skyscraper imagery super home, but like maybe it can work. I'm thinking you dress yourself as like Lady Liberty-esque, right? Maybe paint yourself green, got a gown, the crown, the book and a torch, blah, blah, blah. And then you wrap yourself with the vines. I'm thinking that could work. That's my vision.
I don't know. It could be workshopped.
Mhm.
It has potential.
I like the idea of seeing Christian go to a drag show and there's just this dude with a cardboard box and some like fucking
That sounds like he went
shitty
to the
vines he
wrong
bought at
convention.
Joanne Fabric wrapped around him as he walks down with like a strut.
My man was trying to find Comic-Con and made the wrong left turn. For me, I don't really have an answer. I mean, I'm a workshop it live because I couldn't think of an answer for this. I'm just like not in the know about drag. Like I'm aware of its existence, but I don't know the ins and outs to like even think about.
Channel
this
your inner RuPaul. Channel him.
That's also just a name to me, let alone anyway. But my name, I feel like my name has to be Cinnamon. I can't explain it to you as why. It just feels right. I like cinnamon. It feels like that would be my alter ego if I was like way more confident and had like makeup and hair.
I really feel like Juicy Fruit was the low-hanging fruit on this one, but
I would
if
never.
you want to do
All
cinnamon.
right, those are what people call me. That is not what I'm calling myself. I am not proclaiming that name. All right.
So
I'm
anyways,
cinnamon.
Juicy Fruit. What,
You will adore me.
What is your style?
You know, I mean, this doesn't. I mean, I don't know if there's rules to drag exactly, but I'm like, I like suits. I would like. Can I just be Sanchi, but like maybe a little bit more like feminized? I just want to be
okay.
Sanchi. I just want to wear nice suits.
Yeah, wearing a suit isn't drag though, just so we're clear.
It's kind of lame. All right, then I'm going for
opposite
Jessica
of-
Rabbit.
that's the
Give me a
opposite of
nice
drag.
glittery red dress, 6-inch pumps.
I mean, that definitely fits more with the cinnamon name at the very least.
Just turn me into Jessica Rabbit and call me Cinnamon. That's what I'm going for.
Okay, that's fine. No, yeah, if you dress like Jessica Rabbit, that's fine. I guess.
I gotta have the really long, like elbow length gloves. Yeah, I like that. Sounds cool.
No, I feel that. All right, what about you? What about you, Devin?
I'm gonna go Ivanka on us and go the Rocky Horror Picture Show style. And I want,
Yeah.
and it would be
It's an easy
Ivana,
in.
sit down. That would be the name I could think. That's the only thing I could think of. I'm not very creative when it comes to names.
Ivana, sit down.
Ivana,
Interesting.
sit down.
Ah, I get it. Now I understand.
Had to really rub the brain cells together for that one, huh?
Well, when he said the name like shit, then I got it. Thought it was Ivana, not Ivana.
Ivana, sit down.
Well, I didn't understand it until you said Ivana.
I just think my legs will look great in those things.
Oh yeah,
Mhm.
I
got
think
them
they will too.
Thick
Devin.
ass thighs, boy. Look at
I'm
him.
thick.
Look at him.
All
thighs,
right.
boy.
Next question. How often do each of you think about the Roman Empire? This has become a meme on the internet. Literally never, unless I'm on history memes on Reddit once in a while. I literally never think about the Roman Empire. I don't know how this meme started.
I would let
It's
the
because
past
a
dictate my
Netflix
future.
documentary came out. That's why
Wait,
it
what?
came out. A Netflix documentary came out about the Roman Empire. So
So people were just suddenly
boyfriends were all watching it, and like teenage girls were like, "How often do you think of the Roman Empire?" And it just became a meme to say every day. And it's just like the
Man,
trend.
the youth are crazy
Just
these
like-
days.
Just like how like the myth of girls don't fart or poop. Like that one, that it's that for boys.
I don't understand Zoomers.
Sure. I'm
Think
also
about
gonna
it,
go
like-
with like literally never. unless I'm playing Smite and I'm playing a Roman god. That's about it. That's about as close as you got for me.
The Roman
For me, it's
Empire is
about
dead,
once every
and
3
it should also be
days.
dead in your thoughts. We should never think of the Romans ever again.
All right. Did we do it? Is that all the answers?
I guess. I don't know.
Like I
Justin,
said,
do you
just
think of
once
one
every
Roman
3
Empire?
days, just because I always say "et tu, Brute" whenever someone mildly, interferes
Is
with
that
my
you
plans.
thinking of Julius Caesar though, or the
Is
Roman
that
Empire?
part of
I-
the Roman Empire?
He's part of it, but that's
I
not
feel like
you
there's a lot
explicitly.
of leaps here.
Yeah,
I would
that's not you
associate that
thinking of
more
the Roman
with
Empire.
fucking. I would associate that more with Shakespeare than the Roman Empire. Like, who the
It's
fuck
literally
cares?
Caesar of
Right,
the
okay, but that's
Romans.
no,
It's
that's
literally a play.
That's you thinking about Caesar,
It's
not
a
thinking
play,
about the
it's
Roman
a
Empire.
historical thing.
My guy. it's a play based
Your-
off of what they presumed happened in historical context.
Your thought process doesn't go, oh, this guy betrayed me. Now I'm thinking about the Roman Empire. Oh, right, Caesar's that guy. Your brain goes, oh, I've been betrayed in the video game et tu Brute, because that's a line you know. You're not thinking about the Roman Empire. You're thinking about Julius Caesar.
Yeah, but then I think about how awesome it would be to make a phalanx.
Still not
Okay, well,
necessarily
and then
about the
that's-
Roman
All
Empire.
right, well, that's a little more. That's a little more adjacent, but
And then
I'm
just-
I'm still not
just-
willing
I
to
just
give it
want
full
a shield
credit.
wall, okay? I
No,
want a
there's-
shield
okay.
wall.
there's
with
no
every-
credit here.
The Roman Empire is dead, and let it
Phalanxes
stay
were
dead.
created by the Romans.
Justin has some very visceral reactions against the Roman Empire.
They know what they did.
He keeps saying like, God, fuck the Roman Empire. They belong dead. Like, I don't. This guy's got.
Yeah, I don't
Did-
know about if anything belongs
the Roman Empire
or like
kill your
deserves to
parents?
be dead.
We don't need to talk about that on the cast, Christian.
We
Just
don't need to
ask.
talk about that here.
Oh no!
All right, somebody read question 9. Somebody read question 9. We don't need any
Question
more of this.
9. If you had to label the cast as Friends characters, who would everyone be? And there are
I'm
no
gonna go
repeats
first
allowed.
because my
Ren.
answer is really
I
simple.
swear to fucking God, if any of you make me fucking Ross, I'm leaving.
Don't worry, because I don't have an
Oh.
answer for this because I never watched Friends. Who the hell watches the show?
I do.
All right, well, I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna wholesale be like, who the hell watches this show? But I also didn't watch Friends. I still made.
I
an
have
attempt,
no
though.
context for
Oh
any of
my
these characters.
fucking
They're just a bunch of
God,
famous
Brendan,
people.
guess what?
I have-
famous people.
I have extremely limited knowledge of any of these characters, so I'm going to tell you who I wrote for each one. With the I cannot express to you how little I know about Friends. This is 90% based off of the way they look, and like 10% off of passing comments anybody has ever made in my entire life about Friends.
My cursor is hovering the disconnect button. I swear to fucking God, Christian.
Brendan, you're Chandler and mine, okay?
So funny you should mention it. I made myself Chandler.
Mhm.
I
We were
made
on a
Jordy.
break.
Jordy's Ross.
Okay.
Justin.
All right.
Justin is Monica.
Damn, I couldn't.
Devin
be
is-
Phoebe, bro.
Okay.
Devin is Joey. And Brendan, you're Rachel.
I'm Rachel? I mean,
You're Rachel because Jennifer Aniston's the hottest one on that show, and I would equate that to you being the hottest one on this podcast.
okay.
I'm gonna be real
Oh,
with you. I
thanks,
was thinking
buddy.
about it.
I
In a world
appreciate
where
that.
Jennifer Aniston plays Brendan as gender bent Brendan, that's the exact casting I would pick.
Wow, that's actually quite high praise. Thanks, buddy. I don't know if I align with Jennifer's character wholesale, but like, yeah, no, I can vibe with this take as long as I'm not Ross. I fucking hate Ross.
Wow, he's got a very, very
I fucking kill
anti-Ross.
I made
sentiment
myself Chandler for the record, but I can concede Christian to be a Chandler here. But in my list, I was gonna say me Chandler. You were actually my Rachel, Christian.
here. Oh,
And then I also had Ross as Jordy. And I had Devin as Joey. And then Justin, I didn't have as Monica. I had as oh fuck, what the hell is her name? I fucking forget it.
Phoebe?
The other blonde one. Phoebe.
There's
Thank you,
another-
Phoebe.
Oh, nice. Woo.
just threw a shot in the dark and kind of hoped. Got it right. All right.
Okay, so for mine, I think I'm Phoebe.
Okay.
Brendan,
you
you're
seem
Joey.
very resigned to that fate. I know.
It just fits. She says weird shit. I say weird shit. Like it just fits.
That felt like that. That's why I put you as Joey. I don't know. Joey's like the
Joey's
like the
theater
weird guy.
and Brendan's a theater
is he?
guy.
Oh, I didn't know that.
plays
I
a
mean, this
doctor
does like track, yeah.
on TV.
Joey's
Like,
a
I also
different
use
kind
the
of
bit where
funny.
I'm like, I use the bit where I'm always like, this is literally stupid. I do that all the time, man.
You're still Joey in my heart.
All right, well, fair enough.
I'm trying to think of other characters. Jordy is the guy who serves the coffee in
The
Friends.
Guy
the
who serves
the bald guy who
coffee.
doesn't like anyone but is in love with
Oh,
Rachel.
oh yeah,
Yeah,
fucking
Gunter.
Gunter. That's exactly it. Sorry, I read the chat. I fished that one from Googs. He found it. Oh god, that fucking guy. Yeah, that's definitely Jordy.
Yup.
Oh fuck, dude, you know Friends better than I thought. Holy shit.
Justin, who is Justin gonna be?
Well, if you're Phoebe, then I'm clearly Joey.
No, Brendan's Joey.
Now he's saying I'm Joey, and then what? Christian would be Chandler then in yours? Would Justin be Ross? No, I
That's
don't
where
think.
I'm kind of odd
I don't think
fixation
so.
on a specific thing.
I think Justin
learning.
could pass as either Monica in yours or maybe maybe fucking Rachel or whatever. I don't know.
All right, I just want to say, is Ross the
you
guy who says we were on a break?
No,
That's
he's
correct.
the one that says pivot.
Both are.
I mean,
correct.
I 100% would tell you to pivot because God Almighty, how do you just? It's either the couch doesn't fit or you pivot.
So,
That's
anyways,
it.
Justin is Ross.
I would never cheat on my girlfriend. All right.
But hold on. This is the argument, though. This is the argument of the
yeah, they were
the
on
time.
a break though.
They were on a break. So does that make it okay if you had literally just broken up that day to hook up with somebody and then like have a chat like a day later about your relationship?
All right. That
Would you be
same
the
day,
bad
that's
guy?
a little sus, bro. That feels premeditated. And I would.
All
Never
right. No,
do
good.
That.
That is the correct answer. That is the correct answer.
That man got a hall pass and then he got punished for using it.
All right, but what
At least that's
about
he
2
thinks.
days?
Maybe.
Guys, I was literally- Hold on. I'm reading the chat right now. I'm not advocating for Ross. I'm setting the stage so we can give him a clear understanding. I do not vibe with Ross.
Well, no,
Hold on.
they just didn't want you to get into the argument, I think is what happened here.
Oh my fucking god! Sorry.
I think Christian is the duck.
I'm a duck, bro. I don't even get to be a
That's
human.
awesome. I don't have any conflict. That sounds cool.
Is this duck
The duck's
cool?
just vibing.
All right, I can live with that then.
I want to be the duck.
Like
duck
who
is
owns the?
just
Does somebody own the duck,
vibing.
or does the duck just like chill in the park, the local park?
The duck
or something?
the duck hangs out with Chandler and Joey all the time.
Oh, that sounds great. Actually, I'll be the duck. Yeah,
and, you
fuck
have
it.
and you have a friend with a chicken, I believe.
My friend is a chicken.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm in. Well, yeah, less on the chicken thing, but hanging out with Chandler and Joey sounds good.
Or as Rin says, the duck owns Chandler and Joey.
Even better.
I love the fact that you have so much more knowledge of niche fucking plot elements of Friends than I give you any credit
I
for.
grew up watching it.
Not same.
Not same.
My god.
That show was like on TV, but like that was the most
It
background
was
noise of
airing
background
when
noise.
I was 5.
5-year-old me would not pay a single ounce of
I
attention.
mean, it was airing when I was younger too. I just didn't. Nobody in my house watched it, so I didn't watch it.
I definitely watched a good chunk of it. Not in order.
I watched it a lot. Friends was a regular show in my
it
household.
came
for
on
sure.
before The Simpsons.
Didn't watch
I
that
used to watch
either.
it on ABC Family all the time.
that
Channel
show was on
50.
ABC Family, bro.
Yeah, a lot of
That
sitcoms were.
That feels like a weird show. I don't know. That doesn't fit the Disney image in my brain. It's a weird show to have there.
It doesn't?
Nah.
Are you sure? Literally every sitcom ever, I think, kind of fits the Disney.
I mean, a lot of
the
yeah,
Disney
they do
label.
have a lot of sitcoms, but like Friends, I don't know. Doesn't feel very Disney of them.
All right, number 10. Which one of you is most likely to be a serial killer? This is by Rin.
I thought of this earlier and I forgot my answer. Fuck.
I think each of us have unique traits that could make any one of us a serial killer. If I'm
yeah,
gonna
but
be honest.
yeah, but most likely though.
That's
I have
a
my
toss-up.
answer. I remember.
I don't
My
know if it's that
answer
easy.
I have the
is-
right to remain silent.
Go on, Justin.
My answer is Jordy. Because I think each one of us wouldn't last as a serial killer because we're probably telling somebody. Jordy could be a serial killer right now. We would have no idea.
I'm in the same boat. I have 2 answers, and I think they're objectively the right answers. It's either Jordy or Devin. Devin, and they're on opposite ends of the spectrum too. Devin is the obvious one who could snap at any given moment like the Joker and just have one bad day and it'll just be over. He'll just go on a spree, but we'll hear about it on the news like a week later because he won't be subtle about it. Jordy is
He's the one that's like the
Jordy is methodical. He's a Dexter level murderer.
Yeah.
He is.
Yeah, when he snaps, that shit will be like
Nobody will
lingering
know.
for years.
Nobody will ever know. And I don't know how Dexter ends. I only watched the first season, but from what I understand, he does die or get arrested or something like that. Spoilers for the end of Dexter, decade-old show.
goes into the forest.
Dexter, methodical, doesn't go after targets unless he's sure he can get away with it, at least at a certain point. That type of murderer, that's Jordy to a T.
I think I agree with this take entirely. I think Jordy is the highest on the list in terms of being and also getting away with being a serial killer.
You could also
I'm glad we can all agree on
in a
this.
delicious
Devin,
way.
do you want a self-report on this one, or
I am sus every day at work.
He's like,
I
nah,
think
you nailed it.
you nailed it. Because this week was rough at work. It was rough because Powerball is at 1.725 million and I wanted to die. And every single person who asked me for a ticket, I thought I want to skin you. You'd make a nice lamp. And that's a quote I stole from my girlfriend, who thinks that because she says that all the time.
Incredible.
Sounds like you two are made for each other.
We are.
It
She's
sounds like you
probably
just
gonna
reported
kill
on
me
your
one
girlfriend,
day.
too. Hold on. We didn't consider her in the mix.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
All right, who wants to read number 11?
I got this one. Number 11. When merch drops for the One Piece live action, what do you want to see them sell the most? This is from Katshiryu, if I'm pronouncing that right.
Chopper plush.
Yeah, we already
I'm
got
sorry,
that.
who?
We don't need a live action one.
Season 2.
All right, hold on. We have plenty of spoiler content in here. All right, you hush up.
What do you mean?
This
We haven't
episode's
spoiled
This is for
anything.
everybody now.
Do any of you have like an actual answer? Because I have an actual answer.
I have an actual answer.
I have an answer. I don't necessarily know if it falls under the merch category, but what I would love is for them to just like sell Zoro's costume, like not like a
Like a
collector's
Halloween
thing.
City.
Yeah, like a Halloween costume.
So yeah, when Spirit Halloween opens up again,
Yeah,
They're
man,
not
like the
open right
bandana
now.
look really cool. I want the waistband, the swords, and those have to be convention safe because we saw those bend and fold on set.
oh,
So we know they're
absolutely,
clear.
they're selling
Mhm.
those foldable swords and sheaths for sure.
Mhm, mhm. I'm just trying to dress up as Zoro at the next convention.
Yes, 3-sword guy costume.
3-sword guy with 3 swords. That's the Spirit
Wish.com?
Halloween costume.
Has
No,
an
that's
eye
that's the
patch.
Spirit Halloween thing.
And a hook.
No, that's Pirate with 3 swords. Pirate with 3 swords has the hook and the eye patch, but guy with 3 swords has this is Zoro.
Yeah. Dude, the only costume piece that I want to have access to is fucking Garp's hat, dude.
Yo.
I don't care how much you hate it. I want that hat.
Oh,
I thought you meant like the actual, like the original Garp.
no. He's talking about the
That
shitty.
would be
We're talking about the live action.
Yeah, I want that hat.
What is wrong with you?
Dude, it's like just fucking dog shit enough.
Dog shit enough. It's dog shit adjacent.
I want snail buds.
You know, I was thinking about it too in the back
I
of my
want
mind. I'm
snail
not gonna
buds
lie to
so
you.
badly. Even if they're just like a clip on to whatever Bluetooth
Like
earbuds you actually have, I want snail buds in some capacity. I would
just
fuck
want-
with snail buds so heavy.
Honestly,
I just want like a phone
Snail buds
popper.
go so hard.
I want a phone popper that is just like a snail on the other end.
that's pretty good.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I want a rotary phone that actually is like one of those fucking like prop snails. Like, fucking-
All right, now you're
That
just
would be
getting into
so
season
good,
2
actually.
territory. Apparently,
It's got like an animatronic mouth and everything.
Dude, that'd be so good.
Those things are somehow more cursed Furbies.
I'm gonna Google if
They
they
are.
sell those.
I would say the only actual merch that I could see myself buying from this live action, there was a really cool art piece of the 5 main straws, like sitting in like a Vogue sort of photo shoot or something like that. But then like simultaneously like near them or like leaning on them in like really like fun fashion, there was like an anime drawing of their counterparts like vibing with them too. That was a pretty cool shot. I could easily see that on either a shirt, maybe some kind of poster or a mug or something like that. I would have that art nearby. I think that would be pretty cool.
That sounds pretty cool. I dig it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't
All
know
right,
who
next
has. I don't know who's next in line. So I'm just gonna read here. Number 12. Do you have a favorite apple variety? This is from
Duh.
Shock the Expression, and Brendan has a very obvious answer, so he's gonna go first.
Honey Crisp. Duh. Is there literally any other answer to this question?
There are many other answers to this question.
Fuji.
They're all fucking wrong. It's Honey Crisp.
No, you're insane.
You're insane.
You're all fucking dumb.
Well, okay. I'm not gonna call you insane because Honeycrisps are good. I can't. I won't deny it.
But a Fuji apple.
They're like
Mm.
good, but they don't beat Honeycrisp.
That's where you're wrong.
You know what's funny? I used to work at a supermarket, and I had to like memorize a lot of apples. When this question came up, I couldn't remember half the apples I had to know for a living. I think that's kind of funny.
I don't know a terribly lot of varieties of apples because, to be honest, most of my
Justin
apple
is a
consumption.
pear.
Justin is. Oh.
I mean, I'm okay with being a pear. Pears are cool. Also,
Someone asked,
I
me,
don't
hey,
know,
Justin,
pear-
what's your favorite apple? Pear.
I'm gonna be real. I don't have one.
I like.
I don't have
like that.
one.
I like that they said Justin's favorite is a pear. It's Justin is a pear. We weren't turning ourselves into apples. We were stating our favorite apples. But
I mean, I'm pear-shaped.
he just called Justin a pear.
Justin ate the pear fruit.
I'm pear-shaped for my side profile.
What is your favorite apple?
I don't have a favorite apple because I'm 90% sure I'm allergic to apples.
Go by the color.
Growing up, whenever I would eat like apples and like some brands of apple juice, I would get like a tingly feeling in my throat. And I just assumed that was normal for everybody. And then as I got older, it just kind of got worse. And the last time I had an apple was years and years ago when I took like a trip to Puerto Rico to see some family. And my cousin had made me like apple slices and some stuff for like a snack. And I took a bite and I was like, my throat normally itches when I eat one of these, but this is way more pronounced. And then I said something about it, and they were like, yeah, put that down before you have anaphylaxis in my house. Thank you. So I don't have one.
Sounds like you're allergic.
The only ones I have eaten that I can recall are like Red Delicious, Granny Smith, and I'd be surprised if I had any other like access to apples because I was just like going to public school, right? Like they ain't buying us Fuji's or Honeycrisp or anything like Cosmic, whatever. So yeah, I don't really have an answer for this question.
I don't know. I'm also unsure that I really have a favorite apple, but it would probably be between Fuji or Granny Smith for me.
I understand the
green
Fuji
one?
play, but like, I don't think it beats Honeycrisp, dude. It's like a solid second, but I don't know, man.
I mean, I can respect your opinion. I'm not like that strongly on this apple topic. I know I called you an animal earlier, but
this is a very important topic, near and dear to my heart, actually.
yeah, you seem very passionate about this. So I'm not going to step on any toes here. I'm just going to say that I like Granny Smith also because they have a funny story associated with their origin. Well, the story goes that some actual grandma was cooking like pies or something with a different type of apple, and she just threw the remains out a window, and the tree that came up, some weird plant genetics happened, and the Granny Smith apples came out of that tree instead of the I think there were crab apples that she was using to make the pies. And whatever happened in the ground during that time in whatever compost pile she threw them in, Granny Smith apples came out, and she didn't even live to see them because I think she died soon after or something like that. So she didn't even get to see the literal fruits of her labor.
I love that you said it was a funny story. That is like abhorrently tragic, actually.
Well,
quite sad.
Someone died.
All right, look.
All right.
Okay.
Question number 13.
A far better question, by the way.
What is your favorite way to eat potatoes? French fries, potato wedges, mashed potatoes, fried potatoes, baked potatoes, etc. Question once again by Rin. I don't know. What do you guys have?
I'm passionate about this. I want to go first.
Wedges.
So,
all right.
Wedges.
My favorite form of French
I
fry.
think you're an animal. All right, that one I'll call you an animal for, Devin.
Wait, who's an animal? What do you say?
Devin, he said wedges.
Potato wedges are great.
I mean, they're fine. They're fine, but they're not even top. They're not even top 5. All right, let's be clear.
Yeah, they're definitely not top 5.
Yeah, well, they're top 5 for me.
My favorite form of French fry, a shoestring cut French fry. I feel like they just get like the best ratio of like surface area to crispiness and fluffiness and blah blah blah. However, I've been recently really appreciating some other forms of potatoes. Waffle cut fries. I had those again for the first time in a while. Those are beautiful, especially like seasoned ones. And I've been really, really enjoying like tater tots and their very close cousin hash browns, but they have to be like the
I forgot about
it's funny.
browns.
I was thinking about this. There's a podcast I listen to called Face Jam, and they had a conversation about this somehow. Where so there's hash browns, and there's 2 forms or 2 of many.
Yes.
One is like the McDonald's what do they call it? Amulet
Patty.
or medallion.
Yeah, medallion.
The amulet shape.
Yeah.
That's OP.
I think it's one of those.
And then the other is the coin, which is just like honestly a coin hash brown is basically a tater tot, just like a little smushed, but I still love it either way. But something about a McDonald's style hash brown, just like that patty, that medallion is
that
so
shit
good.
is the best.
Yeah,
yes,
cracked.
man. It's so crispy. It gets
I
nice
changed
and
my
golden
answer
brown
to that.
everywhere. It's just so good.
Yeah.
I recently
I'm
think
mad
bought
that
some.
McDonald's doesn't serve breakfast 24 hours now because of that.
Well, that sounds like is that across the board?
Yeah. Wasn't
Tragic.
cost effective, surprisingly.
I don't eat McDonald's breakfast much, but Justin is correct. Hash brown medallions are like the best way. Inject that shit straight into my veins. Close cousin, like you said, tater tots. But honestly, like a really good fry. I don't know about the shoestring stuff, but fries that when someone makes that perfect batch of French fries, that they've got that crispiness on the outside, but they're not. It doesn't completely embed itself in, and there's still like some nice mush in the inside. Like a good fry, fantastic. And then if I had to put a third place on it, it'd be mashed potatoes with like cheese in it or something. Like roasted garlic, cheese, mashed potatoes is just so good.
This is very close to my. I would say if I'm preparing it for myself, it's mashed potatoes all the way. I much prefer that sort. Like if I'm actually like making dinner and it's coming in as like a side or whatever, mashed potatoes 100%. But if I'm like out and about and I just want something that might have starch in it or like it's some kind of potato, I'll just stick with like a good French fry, because I agree. French fries are, when you get like that good French fry, mwah, it slaps.
It's true. My favorite French fries that I ever had, not that this is part of the question, but here it's a bonus for you. But my favorite French fries that I've ever had were French fries that came from a food stand at the pool I worked at when I was in high school for a couple of summers. I don't know what they were doing back there, but like that crispy outside with the very nice inside that I was talking about. Somebody knew the Krabby Patty secret formula for French fries back there, because them shits was bussing every time, and people would line up for those French fries, and almost exclusively those French fries.
You'll love to see it.
It was great. They were the highlight of any given lifeguard shift.
All right, what's the next question? Who's doing 14?
I think you haven't read for a minute.
Didn't I just read the last one?
Did you just do the last one?
No, that was me, because I was passionate about potatoes.
Oh, right. Yeah. That
Can any of you spend a day doing daily tasks in heels for one day? This is from Chip.
Oh, I misread the question. Oh, I just did it today. Well, the answer to this question is yes. So I already
What
did
were you doing today?
Daily tasks.
I was doing all my daily tasks in heels. What do you mean?
Man,
I was practicing for my next drag show.
All right. Unexpected answer, but okay.
Doing squats in heels.
That sounds awful. I probably could not. I've never worn heels, although I do have like an interest in like doing that. I don't know. So I just want to know what it's like to literally walk in heels. I look at women do it, and I look at them, and I just go, how the fuck do you do that? And how do you choose to do that? Like multiple times a year or in a day or period. Just like, why do it at all? And so I want to know what it's like. But also I have like,
because fashion.
It's something. It has to be propaganda or something. There's no way heels feel good and worth it.
They do not.
It's fashion. It's
stop
exclusively
suffering
that.
for aesthetic, people. All right, we need to stand up to big fashion. We need to stop suffering.
Don't you wear like sweaters in the summer?
For work purposes? Why? What's up?
Are you not suffering, sweating to death when you wear a sweater during the summer?
Because like if I go to work and don't wear a sweater, I'm suffering because it's too cold, and also my skin touches like freezer doors, and that hurts because freezer burn. And then sometimes it feels like ass when I go outside and it's humid. But it's only so much I can do. But hoodies are comfortable, and I love them.
All right, well, I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that I think I could make it through a good portion of a day in heels doing tasks.
No shot.
Just because I mean it depends on like what daily tasks means. Like everybody's daily tasks are different. Like if I would literally die if I had to wear heels to FedEx because I'm standing on grates all day. I literally can't walk on them.
I either break my heels at work or my heels are causing a major accident for me.
Yeah. So if I was walking on normal ground, like sure, but then I'm lifting heavy boxes with shoes like that would be insane. But if daily tasks just meant like, I don't know, mowing the lawn, going to the store to buy stuff, I feel like I could get most of the way through. I feel semi-uniquely qualified for this question because rock climbing shoes are also crunch your feet up. I'm willing to bet that women's heels are worse, but because they're also at an angle, like you're not only crunched, but you're standing at like a 45-degree angle to the floor like you're a Barbie. So it would be harder, but I feel like I'm more uniquely trained for this just because of climbing shoes. But I also still think that I would get through maybe like if I started my day at 8:00 in the morning, I would probably be ready to chop my feet off by like 2 or 3. I don't think I'd make it till like 5 or 6, like dinner time at that point. I think I would end up giving up not halfway, maybe like 3/4 of the way through the day.
I think that's fair.
Devin?
I could do it, even at my job. I just stand behind a counter and look at people angrily, so it'd be no different.
He just had more rage
I would
fueling
like
him.
to see that one. I think you would have a much harder time than you think.
You're implying that I haven't worn heels before.
No, I'm implying you haven't worn heels recently.
I mean, if they can make a size 12 heel, sure. I'll yuck do it, but they don't, so...
For all of you listening out there, subscribe to our Patreon and put a special memo saying money for Devin's heels. And we'll make sure we get right.
Yeah,
on
we
it.
need to get a special heel so that Devin can nut up
But
or shut
first
up.
step, we need that motherfucking hot tub.
It's true. Any money you give us right now is going towards the hot tub fund. Any extra
Literally
we have
$0
afterwards,
are going towards a hot tub.
any money we have
None-
afterwards is going towards Devin and Heels fund.
Mm-hmm.
There's
But also, this is
literally
like Devin
no
talking
hot
about
tub.
just standing. I'm willing to bet you don't even stand behind the counter.
I lean on that shit.
Yeah,
all
you've
day
got
long.
you're either leaning or you've got a stool back there.
I got both.
But this is what I'm talking about. Like that's easy to do in heels.
Well,
Maybe
right.
not
I'm
easy,
assuming we take this
easier.
away. Yeah, you're not
Yeah,
allowed. You
I'm
have to stand in your heels all day.
Yeah,
for sure.
I'm talking like what I was mentioning. Like you're going out, you're weeding the garden, you're going to Target to pick up clothes. I don't fucking mow my
Well,
lawn either. But I'm just
something
saying.
has to happen other than sitting on your ass, getting off your feet.
I'm just giving you general daily tasks that are that put you
like
on your
going
feet
to
and
Target
walking.
occasionally. Okay, yeah. I mean, I could do it.
I don't
Done it
believe you.
before.
I don't believe
Devin,
you.
I'm going to put it this way. You need to spend 14 hours not sitting, only on your feet in heels. Could you do it?
I couldn't do that even if I wasn't in heels because of my knees.
That's why I said you can't
Right.
do it, mother guy.
If I'm allowed to take a seat
Mother
once in
guy.
a while,
Right,
yeah, I
right.
can do it.
I'm also not going to put the caveat of 14 hours straight on, but like, general daily
Capitalist
business of
Brendan
like
entering chat.
going to a couple stores, running errands. I don't know, some bullshit in the you're chopping
Yeah,
wood.
I can
don't
easily
know.
do it.
I think
Chopping wood.
I don't know.
Well,
I don't know.
yes, a
I don't know what people
pastime.
do.
We're going in the backyard.
Look, my
to chop
life is
wood.
consumed by school and work and video games and nothing else. I know nothing else outside of those 3 things right now. I do know that I'm pretty sure you're an animal for that take.
This is nonsense. He has no idea what he's up against. You are not
I-
allowed to
I'm
just put
well
heels on your
aware.
feet and then sit down at work all day and go, look, it's easy.
No, I'm not talking about just that. I'm talking about just walking around. Sure, well, I trip. Yeah, because I'm not dexterous. But you know what?
You
I
could
can
handle
yuck and do
heels
it.
for 3 minutes, but you wouldn't be able to just do all of your tasks throughout the day.
I
Guaranteed
never
that.
said I would do it efficiently.
I'm telling you, you wouldn't be able to do it at all. You're vastly overestimating yourself.
I think you underestimate how many times I've worn heels. I grew up
Again,
with
you're
2 older
overestimating the number of
sisters.
times you've worn heels recently.
Did you answer this, Brendan? I don't remember if you answered this anymore. I'm lost in the sauce of
Oh,
this
I
one.
jokingly said that I already did this. Yeah, I could do this. This is no problem. Absolutely.
Oh, okay.
He's got prior
I've worn
experience.
heels for long periods of time for fun fact in and of itself, the drag shows.
I feel like I undersold myself now, given these two's answer. I've
I don't
never
think
worn
you did,
heels
buddy.
before, so I have no prior experience. But
Yes, Ren, I saw it.
Heels do suck.
As
I
long as we
wouldn't wish
all
it on my
agree on
worst
that,
enemy.
that's what matters here. Next question, boys.
Final question. Should you upgrade to Windows 11? Well, it's this is from Aragon, by the way. It's better than Windows 10. So
yeah,
Just get a
I would say
PS5.
definitely. I would say 100%.
That's not.
What is the PS5? How did they do it?
I mean, technically,
Skip that
you
problem
could,
entirely.
but
Just
it
get a
would be-
PlayStation, bro.
That's-
We're not talking about just video games here, though.
We're talking about an operating system.
Just get a PS5, bro.
I mean, the PS5 has operating systems to be
Yeah,
fair.
but
Well,
he's implying that
Windows 11 does more than just game for you. Like, you
Just
can't get
get a
Microsoft
PS5.
Word on your Xbox.
actually, I'm pretty sure you can.
No shot.
I mean, Microsoft owns Xbox, so like I would believe.
I mean,
that.
That doesn't mean
Pretty sure you can
anything.
get it.
I would be very surprised if Microsoft has been like
You
working on that in the
get
past, if not already live.
Microsoft X or Word on
I don't think you can get Word on
Xbox.
your Xbox. No, I don't think
Yes,
that's a thing.
you can use Office on Xbox Series X.
All right,
First
that's
article.
wild. All right. I
That's
should have said
wild.
PlayStation like you did. Surely you
Sure.
can't get Microsoft Word on your PlayStation.
PlayStation.
That you definitely can. Between Microsoft saying
5.
no and Sony
Since
also
PS5
saying
is
no.
basically a PC, why not offer blah? This is Reddit.
Right.
Who knows what that is?
So yeah, just get
the
an
answer-
Xbox, bro.
The answer, Aragon, is No, not don't just get an Xbox.
Just get an
Yes,
Xbox.
upgrade your PC. Get Windows 11. It's better.
11
than 10.
is better than 10, guaranteed.
I don't know. I like 10. 10 is divisible by 5, and I like 5.
Yeah,
So,
well, 11 is
prime
divisible
number.
by 11. And I like 11, so
Facts. 11's a prime
an odd
number.
number.
And
Now we're-
that makes it better in my heart.
It's number one. It's
yeah,
number
it's
one.
number one twice.
Twice.
If you gotta tell me you're number 1 twice, that feels like you're like, I don't know, showing
No,
off.
it
You're trying
means
to
you
prove
got-
You're not
something.
That means
first
you
and
got
second
first
place. You're
twice.
last.
I don't know, man.
If you're not first, you're
Ricky
last.
Bobby.
All right, I think we made it to the end of the questions. Is that it, guys?
Yeah,
Are we good here?
I'm gonna be honest. I'm surprised we made it to the end of this list.
Same.
I'm not that surprised. I mean, none of a lot of these
I'm
questions were
surprised
pretty
we did
light.
it in under 2 hours.
I'm
getting there.
thankful.
I thought for
There's only 15
sure
questions.
more arguments would get spurned on some of these questions, and there were arguments as expected. But I figured there would be more dissent among our ranks.
This is another thing that I feel like we always overestimate how much we're going to argue. I don't think that we argue that much, guys.
I
We're
think
not,
you're
we're not like
absolutely
that
wrong.
petty. I think on average we're like very level-headed, and we have very similar.
I would
impressions
call
of
myself
things.
anything but level-headed. All right.
I'm
I would
feeling
call-
my head right now. It's definitely bumpy.
Yeah, I would call Devin anything but level.
No.
Like I said, he's just one bad day away,
I literally
currently
was
at a 2-degree
messaging
angle.
about it.
and it's not because of the heels.
I love this blasphemous
He's
comment
just
in
mad because I
the
would look good in them.
in the text chat. 15 out of 58 total asked questions. Thanks to you. You know
All
who
right,
you
well.
are. Who's trying to harass us?
Yeah.
All
Now
right.
what?
Well,
Does anyone wanna-
somebody amassed went out of their way to amass all of the questions in a list. Just so you know, we didn't pick this. We didn't pick these. These are Jordy's. Jordy picked these questions. I'll throw Jordy on the bus. I don't care.
Yes,
But also, some of you ask questions exclusively to like 1 or 2 people. And where's the fun in that? I want to participate, bro.
Oh my God, there actually are like so many more questions. I
No.
did not realize.
No,
Holy shit.
no more questions. The deadline was sometime in the past.
But
Someday that wasn't today.
hold on, there's so many good ones in here. Hold on.
then-
Jordan
then they-
sucks
No,
at
no, no,
picking
no, no, no,
questions,
no, no.
man.
No,
Then they get saved
we don't
for
get to
grab
ask more
bags.
questions. When you didn't want to answer the question I put in here too, all right? No.
That one's a long question.
That one takes
That you
way
had
too
time to
fucking
prep
long.
for.
No.
We were
I
given
had
a 2-hour
30
time limit. You got
because I
20
mowed
minutes
the
left.
lawn and I finally looked at my phone to see what the fuck was going on, and all of a sudden I was like, blah, 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 and I ignored all of it. So no.
Jordy,
No,
just
no
know
more-
you're gonna get
all
an
right,
answer
no
to
more
your question one
questions.
The
day.
good news is the rest of these questions are going to be in the bucket for rain checks.
Or another
sorry,
one of these.
We're fishing you guys to do our jobs for us.
Yeah,
That's
because
the
somebody
person who's
didn't
supposed
do
to do
their job.
doesn't do their job. You know,
I blame Justin.
don't blame me.
I blame you. I don't blame Rain. I blame Devin for not talking to Rain.
I didn't know I was supposed to.
What are you
do you
talking
mean?
about? We asked you like 82 times a year ago.
Oh, that one. Oh, that
Oh
range.
my
Okay.
God.
What do you?
I'll explain that later.
What do you mean?
Okay, whatever.
That's it. Show's over. Devin, do it.
Whatever that means. Yeah,
Follow us
Devin
on
do the thing.
Instagram and Twitter at Panda Sightings. You can send us questions just like these on our Discord or at pandasightings@gmail.com. If you want to financially support this hot tub that is definitely coming, you can find our little Patreon now in the little thing below. We also have a merch store. It's in the little link tree thing down there below as well. You know, the things. You click the buttons, do the thing, find our stuff.
Redbubble.com
I would really like to
/Panda
reiterate-
Sightings and patreon.com /Panda Sightings. Go find us. Go give us.
If
Hot
anyone
Tub
gives us
2025.
money, I want you all to know this is 100% a meme. 0% of your finances are going towards any hot tub. You do this to yourself. You take on your own risks. Just so we're
we
clear.
let him think.
Listen, just because there hasn't been enough money to go toward a hot tub yet doesn't mean the plan is not in the pipeline. All right, rest assured, it's coming.
We got the blueprint.
Are you
None of
making
you-
your own hot tub?
None of you
Yeah, man.
have any
If we're gonna
blueprints for
donate
anything.
a hot tub to Brendan, we want to go all out. We got to get like custom specs,
right,
an engraved
you
How
guys-
hard
plaque.
could it be, Brendan? It's just a square.
Yeah,
Well,
that's
it's
all
a
a hot
square
tub is,
with
right?
wa-
Just a
with hot
square.
water in it.
Yeah, man, that's all a hot tub is, right? Like,
Yeah.
we're just gonna pimp it out.
Just a square. Boom, bada bing, bada boom, hot tub.
It doesn't even have to
Money.
be a square. You can just dig a hole in the ground.
Yeah, I'm gonna dig a hole in your
Fill it with water.
backyard.
I'm
It
gonna dig
might
a hole
take
in
me
your
couple
porch.
days, but I'll fucking do it.
First, you got to cut a hole in the deck. In-ground hot tub, baby.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, I'm closing down this awful podcast now. We're done.
Say.
I'm
We're done.
with
I
this.
know.